Hello, Instagram. Hello, Levianistas. I am so pleased to be here right next to one of our good friend, Yianni Melas. He's known as the Gem Explorer on Instagram. You happen to be here.
Hi, everybody.
You happen to be here just this afternoon. I saw you having a chat with the Levian brothers.
Yes,
I know
yes.
you're close friends. That it's amazing.
A long time. We've been friends for almost 30 years now.
That is fantastic, and I'm so happy that I see you and standing next to you and this talking about gemstone in particular. You know, we're going to be talking about aquapraise. As you know, Yianni is the person that actually discovered these gemstones only a few years ago, and he's from Greece, right?
Yes, I'm Greek. I'm Cretan.
And
educated in the U.S. I came here in '74 when Cyprus had some problems, and Greece had some problems too during that time. But I came here in '74, was educated, and became a gemologist.
Very nice.
Eventually.
Very nice.
And then was teaching at GIA as well.
That's amazing. I personally follow you on Instagram all the time. I love your videos. I love everything that you do. You're so inspiring. You're so passionate. You're amazing, you know, and you're an inspiration.
Thank you.
The first time that I met you was many years ago, that you came and did a presentation for us here at Levian. Maybe it was 20 years ago. You did at Levian University.
That's right.
We were all sitting here, and I was like, wow, look at this guy. And then a few years ago, I think that it was when you originally found maybe the first finding of aquapraise, and you met, you know, with us at one of the trade shows, and you came and said, "This is what I have."
It took a long time for it to progress, but now it's becoming very mainstream. It is the first discovery of the 21st century.
Wow!
So that's kind of rare because it's easy to find, you know, new species of animals and everything else. But when it comes down to gemstones, it's very difficult to find gemstones which are actually very durable and at the same time have a pleasing color, but have never been discovered in the thousands of years that you know, scientists and mineralogists have been digging the earth.
That's amazing. So tell us about your experience with aquapraise. What happened? How did you find it, and how did you end up naming it aquapraise? Which I think it's a Latin and Greek combination, right?
It is.
Which means green water.
Yes. Well, actually, aquapraise is a trademark. It is the mineralogical and the gemological name is blue-green chalcedony, and we trademarked it aquapraise so that it would define the stones which are 100% untreated and natural, and there's a lot of fakes that go out there, so the trademark actually defends the quality. So that's why we didn't want to give it to people that would ruin that quality, and Levian was one of the big brands and one of the friends that the investor had, and so did I, that I recommended. Aquapraise actually was discovered in late 2012, but it took a few years before it became identified as a new gemstone, because initially they thought it was something else because it, you know, they had never seen anything like it. So it was the Gemological Institute of America, where I used to teach actually, that identified it as a new gem, and it is a extremely durable stone, and this is also very rare because there's a lot of stones out there that
I didn't know, because a lot of people have asked me the durability of it.
It's extremely durable, and we have to use diamond saws and actually cut it under diesel, you know, because it's a lubricant. And
so when we do
there's
the shaving,
it
takes time.
Yeah, it takes a lot of fire. I mean, when we are cutting it, we actually can show you videos where there's actually fire coming out from the water. And so it's extremely durable, and it's something that will last for generations.
Wow.
So not that often that you find something. There's a lot of people that say that their stones are durable, but very few that are as difficult to cut as this. And so what makes it very special is not only the durability, but in terms of the hardness, but also that it never fades. We happen to see areas which are exposed to the sun for centuries, and the color remained the same.
Wow. Okay.
It never changed. So, and the material that you have here is actually from the original finding, which was in 2013, 2012, around that area, and the color has remained stable. And unlike a lot of other stones, you know, like there's a lot of gems out there that are gems, but in time, when the weather conditions change, the gemstones
like
crack.
turquoise, for example.
Turquoise 95% of the turquoise in the market is stabilized, and for good reasons.
Right.
You know, we don't want to.
We don't want to ruin it, or we don't want to jeopardize the integrity of the stone.
Right. But this one doesn't need anything.
Got it.
It is, 100% natural.
Fantastic.
And,
I didn't know
it doesn't crack.
And where you found it, it's undisclosed, of course.
It's an undisclosed
secret.
And because we are protecting actually the miners.
Wow.
And, because we don't want people to raid the area and steal from the.
Oh my God!
Area.
I didn't know that. So another item here, it's this pretty much a limited edition or one of a kind. But even sort of like creating a bracelet like this, Yianni, you probably would have to use a bunch of these stones to get also that coloration, not so much the matrix.
Each piece is unique, every piece. And what's really fun is that this stone kind of calms you. It's the color of it is that perfect blue-green color that allows the wearer to be calmed by it. I don't believe in the scientific things and everything else, but what I do believe in, the color is a very pleasing color. It isn't, like a electric blue. It's not a green.
You came to us once, I think it was 2 summers ago, or this last summer. You came and did a training to the entire Vian team. I never forget. I always remember that story that you told me, that once you gave a bead of this aquapraise to a lady, and you said, one promise I will give you, that tonight and tomorrow you will have 2 different gemstones. I love that.
Yeah, because actually that's the truth. When the consumer buys it and they wear it, or in the daytime and the nighttime near the sea, the gemstone changes color. And I think that's what makes it special, is that this stone acts up on light in a very unique way that no other gemstones do that.
Is this a different quality than
that
the
is
blue-greenish
what we call
color?
that. No, we call that. That's actually like the cloud variety.
The cloud variety.
The cloud variety, because clouds, it's in the exact same mine, and it produces almost like a crystallized turquoise. It's crystal, and it's got little blue clouds inside. I think it's very, very unique. And this, by the way, has a very special element inside, which is called moganite.
Moganite.
Not morganite. Moganite. And that's also quite rare to find, because this has got a lot of it inside. And this is a crystallization of quartz,
A lot of amazing information. Thank you so much.
Sure.
One last item I want to show you. There is also an item for the gentleman. Can you believe it? With aquapraise.
Yeah, it's a very masculine
very organic, like
very
you said.
Organic.
Earthy.
That's what people want. And also, when people are buying it, they tend to buy. They tend to come back because they want to find another pattern. So the patterns is what really attracts them, because every time there's a new shipment, new patterns come up, and each time it's different. And it's I would say very. It's a lot of fun, because once you see a piece that you like, it's hard to leave the store without it, because you fall in love with it.
Exactly, because you're going to walk out, somebody else is going to get it, then you may want to get another one, it will never be the same.
You can get a different one, but sometimes people see something, they fall in love with it. Like my friend the other day saw a little seagull inside, and he had to buy it because he knew that if he walked away, he'd never find another aquapraise with a seagull in it.
Thank you very much. Sure. I appreciate you.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
This is the guy. This is the guy to learn things about gemstones, and I always do every time. So thank you very much for watching, and we see you on the next show of Vian TV.
Pleasure.
Arrivederci.